Greetings, citizens of Lordaeron. I stand before you not as the prince you once knew, but as a man who has walked the perilous path between light and darkness. My journey has been fraught with turmoil, my decisions shaped by a relentless desire to save our kingdom. From a young age, I was taught the values of honor, duty, and sacrifice. I swore an oath to protect our people, to safeguard our lands from any threat that would dare to challenge our sovereignty. But as the Scourge began to ravage our world, my commitment to this cause was tested in ways I could never have imagined. The Undead plague spread like wildfire, consuming everything in its path. I watched helplessly as families were torn apart, as entire towns fell to the unrelenting tide of death. My heart ached with the weight of each life lost, each soul corrupted. I knew that to save our people, I had to act decisively. I had to be willing to make the hard choices. Yet, in my fervor to protect, I became blind to the darkness creeping into my own soul. My inner conflict grew with each passing day. Was I a savior, or was I becoming the very thing I sought to destroy? The line between righteousness and damnation blurred, and I found myself standing at the precipice of my own sanity. The decision to call Strath home was one of the darkest moments of my life. I believed that by sacrificing the few, I could save the many. But as the flames engulfed the city, the cries of the innocent echoed in my ears, haunting my every thought. Was this the price of salvation? Could such acts ever be justified, even in the name of the greater good? In my desperation, I sought out Frostmourne, a blade said to possess the power to vanquish any foe. But as I grasped its hilt, I felt the icy tendrils of its curse wrap around my heart. The sword promised strength, but at a terrible cost. It was a gamble, a last-ditch effort to save our people from annihilation. I was driven by an unyielding desire to protect, but in doing so, I lost myself. The light that once guided me was overshadowed by the darkness of my own making. My intentions were noble, but the path I chose led to ruin. Now, as I look back on my journey, I understand the true nature of inner conflict. It is not merely a battle between right and wrong, but a struggle to maintain one's humanity amidst the chaos. My desire to save our people was genuine, but it was my inability to see beyond the immediate threat that led to my downfall. Learn from my tale. Understand that the path to salvation is not paved with easy choices. It requires wisdom, patience, and above all, a steadfast heart. In the end, it is not the power we wield, but the integrity with which we wield it that defines our legacy. May my story serve as a cautionary tale, a reminder that even the noblest of intentions can lead to the darkest of paths. Stay true to the light, and may you find the strength to protect our kingdom in ways I could not.